It must be true. It must be live. It says Iron Dog 63 is live. Welcome, everybody, to Sunday Night Snack Chat. I'm your host, Wink Martindale. Well, not really, but you can call me Iron Dog 63 if you want to. Nice to have y'all here. It is. Patrick Holland, how are you doing? Marie Callendon, you're looking lovely as ever. Mary Callendon, excuse me. You're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. I'm feeling better. Better and better every day, I guess. That's good, Patrick. Had dinner around 5:30, 5:45. I went in and laid down for a little bit nap after I set up everything. So, we did try that hot dog sauce with meat from Worthmore, and pretty good product. We'll probably end up buying that one and using that on the hot dog cart. So. So, how's everybody? I know you're doing good there, Patrick. Big Steve, how are you doing? I have no idea. I come up with a case of sinus infection that was working its way into bronchitis. So.
Take care of your cat.
I'll take care of dinner when I'm done. No. I think she's talking about that. I went to the thrift store. I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow. So I got some pretty good hauls, I believe. So I'm happy. That's good there, Big Steve. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Maybe that's a computer virus, JT. No, it wasn't. I went to the ER. I got sick on a Thursday. Wasn't feeling good. And then finally Monday, I had her take me to the ER. They looked at me and they gave me fluids, some pills, and a crying towel, according to my wife.
Funny. You got abused?
I got abused.
Yeah.
I had to do a urine test and couldn't do it. They gave me 2 bags of water. I drank 7 glasses of water. Yeah, she says, it's not funny. I'm laughing, so she kicks me in the leg. But not hard.
Yes, I did.
No, bull, it wasn't hard.
Well, I can redo it if you'd like a replay.
I'll come here. I got something for you.
Try it.
Let me dust off something for you.
Try it. When you pick yourself up off the floor in front of the good people. How about that?
That's right. Anyways, they said, they didn't know what was wrong with me.
Are you scared?
Flying objects, yes. Big Steve says, hey, Mama Dog, love ya. Anyways, she's going out to have a cigarette, but I said, Big Steve said, hey, Mama Dog, I love you. I said, you were going out to have a cigarette. So, anyways, you hate creamer? There you go. Walk out there and get it straight from the cow. So, but I wasn't feeling good Tuesday. Wasn't getting any better. Wednesday, I called my own doctor and went in Wednesday. I said, hey, I've been doing this for almost a week. She looked at me, and next thing you know, she said, open your mouth, and I did. And she looked down there. She said, oh. She said, you got a bad sinus infection. It's draining like mad down there. They didn't see that. I said, they never even asked it. They never even opened up my mouth and looked down at it. Never looked in my eyes, my ears, or nothing. He said, no wonder they didn't catch it. And I said, yeah, but they want to get paid. So.
Okay.
So anyways, they come to find out I had a bad sinus infection. And she said it's almost into the bronchitis stage. So.
Oh, get out of here.
Will you go have your cigarette?
Because you want to tell your story.
Or why don't you come here and sit on my lap?
Katie Harvey, please. Please. I wouldn't give you satisfaction. You're a Keith Harvey. No, you were faking it.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been faking the entire illness. Yeah.
I believe it.
How you doing there, Iron? Iron Dog.
Iron Dog. Iron Dog.
How you doing there, Alabama Bushcrafter? Nice to have you here. I know I can't keep nothing straight. Allie, you're looking lovely as ever. Nice to have you here. How's Grandmama? Tell her I said hi tomorrow morning, if you would. Well, JD, nice to have you here. Oh. That damn computer virus, I'm telling you. Grandma's fresh, all right. So, I don't know if you guys are here this morning. I was talking about a couple of products I got from Amazon that they want me to do a review on. One is a bug zapper. And it's actually made to be in your house. You mount it on your wall. Or, you actually put it in your garage or whatever, but it's not made to be outside. So I got that in my garage. It's been out there about 36 hours. I'm going to check it out tomorrow morning and see if it's done its job in 48 hours. Lady 007, you are looking lovely as ever. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Another thing I got from them was wall chargers that you plug into your wall, then you plug your cord into it to charge your phone or whatever. I've tried one of them, and I'm very impressed with that. I'm going to do a video on both of them. In fact, I'm going to reassure my impression of it. What I did is I took my camcorder down to the very first level, which would be 3/4 full on the battery charge. And with the old charging system, if I plugged it in, it would take about 12 hours to completely top it off. Well, I did it yesterday in about 45 minutes. Right now, that camcorder's in the bedroom. It's got the lights on, and it's recording absolutely nothing, but it's recording. And I'm going to try to kill the battery completely and then plug it into the charger and see how long it takes to bring it from 0 back to 100%. And that'll be pretty cool. And it's not that it's a cheap gadget. It's only $4, I think, or $4.50 or something like that. I ain't for sure, but it's not that much. Maybe it's more $13 or something like that, but you get 4 of them. So how's everybody? I've been kind of missing everybody. I've been missing everybody. It's just I haven't felt good enough to even care half the time. I come out here, I sit out here for a few minutes, and then I just go back in the bedroom, throw my blankie over my head, and wake up a few hours later and do the same thing again. That's great there, Mary. But you got yourself a wheelchair. And I know all about that, man. And I hate to see somebody go into one because I was in one for 4 years. You know, a walker, wheelchair, and homebound. You know, and it's not fun. I know it's the hardest thing to do. You know, you're giving up your freedom once you start doing all that stuff. Hi, Marie Kaplinger. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. You're looking lovely as ever. So, you know, if you don't need it, or you know, by all means, if you can stay out of it, the more you can stay out of it, the better off you'll be. You're in my prayers too, Mary. I haven't done the prayer list in a long time. I should really start to get back to it, but just because I don't put it out here doesn't mean I still don't pray. So, right? Mother Nature just went live. You're welcome, Mary. I said this started a week ago Thursday, and I was doing my Thursday night live stream around, I don't know, 8:30 or so. I just started feeling like somebody had shut the switch off, and I was getting weaker and weaker and weaker by the minute. And finally I said, like 10 minutes to 9, I'm gonna have to cut this out. 9 o'clock, I'm gonna get out of here because I'm not feeling good. And that's exactly what happened. At 9 o'clock, I got up, went to the bathroom, grabbed a bottle of water, walked in the bedroom, and I played. I believe it's. I don't think it's the Everly Brothers. Shake, rattle, and roll. That's exactly what I did all night. I shook so bad I could have grabbed a gallon of paint for you and mixed it. And when I was done shaking, I thought, I didn't think I could make it through another, episode like that because that literally just took me to another level. And then I went to the sweats and then to the fevers and then back into the shakes again. All right. Long Opry House. How you doing, Gene? Nice to have you here, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, everybody should still watch everybody else's back. We're one great big happy family. Well, we're not one great big happy family. We are one great big family. And, you should ever, always, you know, stay alert, stay vigilant, and that way you'll come back alive. Um, that's the best advice I can give you is, you're out and about, see ahead of you, see around you, see what's coming up behind you. That's the best thing for you. That'll keep you alive in most cases. Yeah, I was when I was in the wheelchair. No, what happened is um, about 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago, I got sick at work, and I went from working 70 hours a week to not working in 5 days. And then I started to get really sick, and other things. I had sciatica and cellulitis and all this other, bunch of a whole host of everything. Diabetes, high blood pressure, you name it, I had it. Had to have blood thinners and the whole 9 yards. Well, I had to have a knee operation because my knee was hurting so bad I could hardly walk on it. I walked into the hospital. They did they fixed 3 meniscus tears, removed 3 bone spurs that were an inch long, and then scraped the arthritis. Well, needless to say, I didn't walk after that. Couldn't straighten my leg, couldn't do anything with it. My knee got the size of a football. I sat there and I gained about, I don't know, 120 pounds over the next 4 years. So it was something. Finally, I went and had an operation to lose weight so I could get another operation to have a new knee surgery done. And this was a 2-year thing. I had to lose the weight. I had to lose 100 pounds in order to get the knee done. So I went and had the operation, lost 100 pounds, went in and had the knee done, was walking. Everything was fine. 3 months later, I started feeling a lot of pain in the hip up in that area and said, hey, there's something wrong up there. They looked, couldn't find nothing. They did the x-rays and couldn't find nothing. Sent somebody else and didn't find anything. Finally, they did an MRI. And as soon as they got the results from the MRI, they called me and said, you get in here, we need to schedule a surgery. I went in and said, this thing is nothing more than powder right now. It showed up on the x-rays because it's still informed, but there's nothing there holding it together. So they went in and, I had to have a new hip put in there. Both your knees, get them replaced one at a time or get them both done, but get them replaced. That's good, Eugene. Well, you're welcome there, Alexander. Good evening, Kevin. How are you doing this fine evening? You didn't have to go in and spend some at the American Axle Extravaganza this weekend?
Obviously, it's going to get coffee.
Okay. You're right, Alexander. Once your health starts to deteriorate. Jerry wanted to talk to me today on some kind of thing, but I don't believe he tried to get a hold of me. I did give him my phone number. They even did brain surgery, told them they found a brain. Oh, look here. Yeah, but did they use a regular drill to get in there, Gene, or did they use a 44 mag? All right there, Big Steve. So if he's listening to music, that means he can't hear what I'm saying. Well, don't put too much faith in those shots. They'll work for a couple of hours or a couple of days or a couple of weeks or whatever. Depends on how good your joints are to begin with. Um, Mine, I got my right knee and they just shot it up a couple of weeks ago and it lasted about 2 days. That's pretty cool, Kevin. Did you drop off Bigfoot there? Be careful, I just turned it down for a second. Well, I was just wondering if you was listening. You said you was watching, but you was listening to music. But I went to the thrift store and got a couple of nice little things. I'm gonna show you tomorrow, or I'm gonna do a video on it. But I went to tired of hot dogs, but I love stadium brats. So I went and picked up some stadium brats, and I grilled hot dogs and some Polish sausages, and that's what we had for dinner. So, and I got a whole big bowl of them still left to go back in the refrigerator that are all cooked. And that's what we normally do is we cook a bunch of them and we put them in a container and put them in the refrigerator. And if you get hungry, you just open up the container, grab a couple of hot dogs out of it or whatever, and throw them in the microwave. Well, that's good. The music's up now. Yeah, you didn't miss me again. Good evening, Hell Kitten. You're looking lovely as ever. Hello, Jerry. How are you doing? I did email you my phone number, so I don't know. You give me a call tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow morning, mid morning, something, whatever. I'll try to help you through this. You still out here, Alabama bushcrafter? Haven't seen anything from you in a few minutes. Oh, okay, you got it? All right. Hey, that's great. You're welcome. It's nice to have everybody here. It is. It really is. I'm still trying to get my legs back, but it'll be okay. I'll go in there and had to get cleaned up. After the live stream, I'll go in there and kick back, relax, and lay back and turn the TV on and go into the land of never ending. Is it me or does everybody else have dreams that they reach out and grab you? Is it just me or is it everybody else? They tie you up, they beat you with baseball bats, and then they leave you there in a lump and then walk away. At least I think it was a dream. One of these days, if I wake up in the middle of the floor tied up in a lump, all beaten to hell, I'll know it wasn't a dream. I do have some weird dreams, though. Gay Jerry. Yeah. How you doing, Gay Jerry? Nice to have you here. Well, we don't discriminate, so you're more than welcome to stick around here, Gay Jerry. Yeah, that's a nightmare there, Jerry. You're welcome. So what's your channel all about there, Gay Jerry? I just checked it just a second ago. You didn't have any subscribers, but that doesn't mean anything because you could just be a watcher. Well, you just started your channel. Well, that's pretty cool. Nothing better to do on the September 2nd. What was your other account? You had 12 subs on that one? Okay. The same as this one? Okay. No, I didn't know the other channel, so. So, what does everybody want to talk about tonight? Me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason why they're called Alaskan Bush people is because they lived in Alaska for the last 30-something years. They lived in the bush. Now, don't get me wrong. I love that channel. I love that show. But I think there's a couple of them people that are just mildly retarded. Falling short from the tree, you know what I mean. One of them's called Bear. Now, Bear, I think if you tied a tail on Bear's back of his britches, he'd go around chasing it all day long. That's just my opinion about that one. And then you got the guy that thinks that he knows everything and nobody can.
Would that be you? Are you describing yourself?
No, I'm not describing myself, but if you don't quit cutting me down, I'm going to give you a what for.
Step up. I could use stress relief.
Anyways, I got another guy there, that thinks he knows it all. Nobody can teach him anything, and whatever he says is the right way to do it. If ands or buts about it. It doesn't matter how much experience somebody else has, and that would be Bam. They got Bear and Bam. The oldest one, I think he's just a screw loose. I don't know. I think he's a couple of bricks shy of a full load. And then you got Birdie. She can hunt. Rain. I don't think Rain wants to be there, period, because she's all prissy. And then you got Noah, I think is his name or whatever. He seems to be the only smart one in the whole group. but that's my opinion. I do like watching the show. I just don't know how he went from being so goddamn broke, couldn't afford nothing. All of a sudden, they got to barter for everything. So they barter for a boat. The boat sinks. Then they barter for a ride to some island or whatever that they bought 27 acres or whatever there, and they called it Brownstown. They bartered for all the lumber. Then they get a boat, and they bartered for that. Well, then they give that boat away. They come to the lower 48, and now they own 400 acres in Washington State, right next to Gris 270. You think Bear ate too much lead paint? No. But that's how I think about them. They're on at 9 o'clock tonight, I believe. So let's look. It's time for pay-per-view. Frying pan knockout. Yeah, that's right. The Barter Kings didn't have nothing on them guys. That's right. So I don't understand it. So I know a lot of it's got to be made up because there's just no way you can go from being flat broke to pennies in your pockets and to own it in 400 acres. And it's paid for because they said it already. It's all ours. Well, it's not all yours if you owe money on it, so it's all yours if you pay for it. So, how you doing, Tammy? Nice to see you here. And they bought I don't know, probably the worst ground ever. Takes 45 minutes to get the property once you start up the driveway. It only takes you about, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds if you want to come down the side of the mountain. Any more reality TV is not reality TV. So now that we got that settled, did that rest easy your little bitty head there, Kevin? Is your brain not pumping so much now? Can you see straight? Oh, Marie, yeah, I had a bad sinus infection going into bronchitis. They give me some Augmentin and some other pill. You got to take the Augmentin or twice a day. The other pill I take once a day. Tylenol every 6 hours. Well, anybody else got anything that they want me to ponder for them? Yeah, I'm getting better and better every day, Mary. I'm still weak. Um, I probably won't be up to full course till probably, Wednesday or Thursday or something like that, getting better. So hopefully next week, not this not this Friday, but following Friday, maybe hopefully me and I can go on a road trip down to Alabama. So um well, how old's your kid there, Hell Kitten? I can venture to say, well, thank you. You're welcome, Marie. Uh, I can venture to say she's 5 years old. She knows what's coming, Hell Kitten. After Monday, it's back to school. Every kid knows that. Every kid feels it. Every kid dreads it. It's a constant. It's in the air. The Googler, how are you doing? Nice to go ahead. Your sister get you a drink, or your brother. Where's your brother? The Googler, how you doing? Nice to have you here. How's your wife doing? Why don't we see? It's because they all get blown into the ditch bank, and then when it rains, they float away to the river, and then the river takes them to the ocean, and they go out to the ocean there. Just wondering. Hopefully, I got you through that one. Um, they tell you they love school. They don't. There's styrofoam cups you can give her a glass of water. Yeah. Well, look at all the money you save on toilet paper there, Hal Kenton. Well, he probably does. It's going around.
You dump it out, you ain't getting no more. That's cold water, not hot.
Gretchen or Harley.
Sun dumped out.
Hold on a second, everybody. I got a 3-year-old that just defies. Well, that's doing good. Um, hold on, let me just it. Damn it. How's that sound? Any better? Probably because I've been sick there, Googler and or Nate. I'm not even talking like my own self. I've still got a hoarse voice and everything else. So so what? How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Wow. 802. Nice to have you here. I am looking lovely as ever. At least I'm still above ground for right now. So it was touch and go. I kept looking up and I thought I was going to touch the light.
Nobody's not in this.
Go. I know nobody's not eating that. Yeah, where have you been? So what? You been in YouTube jail? I was in Facebook jail for a couple of days, evidently. I don't know what I posted, but I could share everything, but I couldn't post a damn thing. They wouldn't let me post nothing. So, as long as it was already on Facebook, I could share it. But if it wasn't on Facebook already, I couldn't do nothing with it. Yeah, I see you changed it to so what in Germany. Oh, okay. All right, there, Nate. You have yourself a great night. Tell the wife we're still praying for her. So, you got two strikes and you got tired. I don't blame you. Is this any better? When you tell her to rest up, do what the doctors tell her, and she'll be just fine. Make sure she gets exercise. Get out of here. Jeez. They know I'm doing a live stream. All right. I love you too, Kevin. You be careful out there. Have a great night. Enjoy your tomorrow. Because now you know you don't get another day off and you don't get another paid vacation day till Thanksgiving. By the way, we are having turkey and ham on Thanksgiving, Kevin. So I did do some work yesterday out in the garage for a while. I pulled everything out, cleaned up, and then put everything back in on the hot dog cart side. Tomorrow I'm going to pull out that lunch table and pull out the hot dog cart and some other stuff, and then put that lunch table in on the same side as the hot dog cart so it gets that out of the way. And probably do some other stuff over there to clean it all up. Well, I think it sounds great except for that sweet tea. I can't take the sweet tea for some reason. But I tell you what, you put a nice dark glass of strong iced tea in front of me, and I'll show you how to down that thing quicker than snot on a doorknob. Or slicker than snot on a doorknob, let's put it that way. That does sound good there, Tammy. I was just thinking about I got a rotisserie and everything outside in the garage. I could put on my barbecue grill. I got a whole chicken in the freezer. I'd have to get it out first thing in the morning, get it thawed out, get it to open roast over the barbecue. Or I could thaw it out, put it on the holder, and then smoke that chicken for about 5 or 6 hours and then cook it. And if I smoked it, I'd still smoke it while it's almost in still the frozen state. That way it stays cold because it doesn't get only about 150 degrees, 160 degrees in my smoker. Texas Ranger Walker. Yeah. Chuck Norris. Even for 76 or something years old, he's still a bad guy, man. Alabama Bushcrafter, where are ya? We're over here. I think he fell in, Jerry. Asked him, but he's watching the Chinese version. There you go. I will have a live stream in the morning. Um, Probably around 6:30. If you guys care to join me, I'll be there. So he's not doing the Chinese version. Oh. Can you guys hear me all right, or is it still tinny? I don't know. I have no idea. No. Yeah, she did a live stream the other day. I missed it, but she did one. All right. Well, I just want to make sure it sounds okay. I don't want, like Nate said, it sounded tinny or whatever. I don't know if that's because of my voice is hoarse, and so I thought you went live the other day. I could have swore you did a video or something. I could have swore I got a thing from Tammy Sprinkle live. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I could have been in a delusional state. Hell, who knows? Tim's World. Nice to have you here. Glad to see you. Okay. Right, we're ready to watch. Could have been. Very well could have been, Jerry. You know. Hell, my mind wanders all over the time. Hmm. Or was she wondering about me? What's not to wonder? When I was in the emergency room, they asked me my age, and I told them I was 55. And they looked at me and I said, "Yeah, I know it's kind of hard to believe somebody could be that good looking at that young of an age. But I work at it very hard." They said, "Somebody get this guy something. He's delusional." Well, getting back to the original story, while I was in the hospital, they gave me 2 bags of IV, two, whatever, I don't know. Then I drank 7 cups of water and a bottle of water there. And they said, "Well, we want to do a urine test on you." That all being said, with all that liquid in me, I barely squoze out about 2 ounces to give to them for a test. So, and we waited for about 2 hours to get that out. So, you dream weird stuff? Me too. You guys see where the marshmallow farmers are going to probably end up going bankrupt? Where all this rain and stuff, it's melting the marshmallows right off the trees. They can't even pick them. Pretty sad. Pretty sad event. I feel sorry for the poor guys. It was on the news, so I did happen to catch that. All right. Pretty bad when you got to make the tea up. 1 tea bag, 1 tablespoon of water, 10 pounds of sugar, sweet tea. Don't give me a subject to talk about, people. I'm dying here. I'm the one that's been in the bedroom for the last 11 days, so doing it cheap just went live, adults only. Whatever that's supposed to be, I don't know. So. All right, there, Marie. You have yourself a great night. Be careful. Enjoy your sleep. Don't toss, don't turn, don't roll out of bed. And for God's sakes, don't have a nightmare of you falling off a cliff as you're rolling out of bed. Because they claim if you have one of them, that'll be the one that ends you. Well, you were out there long. All right, we'll see you in the morning.
Harley, Gretchen, you gotta go to bed and now it's in my house. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Mom said.
Yeah, it's time to get them ready for bed so they get used to going to bed. They don't like it. They're not going to like it tomorrow morning when I throw a glass of water at them at 6 a.m. But it's Labor Day, I know. Just getting you used to it. Grandkids, ain't that great? Yeah, I don't know what to talk about, guys. I've been so out of touch, so all I know is I don't think they buried John McCain yet, and they just buried Aretha Franklin. That poor woman, 16 days or 17 days. Give me a break. Put her in the ground. Let her be. It was all a money ploy. That's all it was. Everybody involved had their hands stuck out, and they were getting money on it. The longer she was above ground, the more money they're going to make. More people are going to come in. They had pictures of outside the funeral. There must have been 150 pink Cadillacs out there. I wonder how many of those were freshly painted pink. I don't know. I imagine a lot of them. Mary Kay used to give out pink Cadillacs, but they didn't give out that many. Anybody got something they want to talk about? Give me a subject. I'm dying here. Come on. You want to see what the specials for a week are? Cantaloupe, 97 cents. I should have bought some today. Corn, extra hot price, 10 for $1. I bet that's some yummy stuff. Prego. You buy 5, you save $1 off in 5. So if you buy 5 Prego at $1.75, you're going to save $1 off in each one. So your final cost is 75 cents a jar if you buy 5 a piece. Pretty good deal. Pretty good deal. I think I should go buy some of that Prego stuff. Gatorades, $3.99 for the 20-ounce bottles, 6 packs. I ain't too much into that stuff, but hey. What you guys hungry for? Chicken, 79 cents a pound. Legs, num num. Apples, $2.48 for 3-pound bag or 5-pound bag. No. That's all that's going on at our grocery store. I mean, this is the other one. It's not the Walmart. So. Well, I'm glad to be back. I am. It's 9 p.m. Is everybody tired from the weekend already? You have legs and thighs? I do too. Um, she'll boil them up in a pot of water, and then pull them out and put them in a pan and barbecue sauce on them, and bake them in the oven or put them on the grill. I like breast too, big old juicy ones. You know what kind, Jerry? The kind that you can sink your teeth into them if you had to. Nom nom. Trying to get you guys to laugh. So, you like them on women more than chicken? Well, yeah, yeah. Me too. I'm not a fan of them when they're down by the kneecap, so. Or the ones they call the over-the-shoulder bowler holders. Boom, boom. Big rump roast. Yeah, you like big butts and you cannot die. It's got the flavor that you want to savor. Well, unless you guys got something you want to desperately talk about, man, I'm going to call it a night here in about 13 minutes, make it a quarter after 9. So, not that I don't find it okay and everything, but I'm seriously out of material. You got to go to the family reunion and it sucked. What sucked about it? Was everybody dating everybody on that side of the family there, Jerry? The family sucked? Well, you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family. How was the food? Food any good? Um, Usually when I go to a reunion, I check amongst the people that are there. And I usually like to watch what they bring for dinner. And I know what a few of these people live like. So I make sure I do not go anywhere near what they're serving. They can't cook? Well, at least you got a full belly then. So, and why is it when people go to reunions they bring the most god awful stuff? Well, it's a new recipe. Well, maybe you should have tried it on somebody else besides us. You snuck off and went fishing? There you go. Kevin Helming, good evening. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Did you catch anything, Jerry, besides ticks and jiggers? Oh, it's quiet. I wonder where they all went. You got caught a bellyache from eating too much? There you go. I try to refrain from that when I go to a family reunion or to banquets, the sports banquets or something like that where everybody brings something. Especially if you know who some of the people are that are bringing it and how they live. No. Well, Mr. Meoff, how are you doing today? I I have no idea. Was you born bisexual? I have no idea. Maybe we should get you to um, a sexual therapist. So that would, um, you know, wow. Okay. Well, jack me up. I have no idea. I know he was waiting for me to say that, so that's why I said it. But that's a cool name. I wish I'd have thought about it, but what the heck? So, we got us a troll. Let me go check him out. Maybe he's not a troll. Maybe he's just dysfunctional. I have to- You never can tell. Poor guy could be delusional. Oh, he's got 3 subscribers. Yeah, poor guy. And he started his page back in June of 25th of 2018, so he's had it a couple of months. Or, yeah. Well, no, I didn't. I did not see that. So I think YouTube, you know, went beyond their reach. So I don't know. So they'll take down channels like that, but they won't go after the ones that are going after everybody else. You wish you'd have thought of that channel name too. Yeah, pretty neat name. He should have done something with it. Well, you won't get monetized, but you might get monetized, but you won't get no commercials going through it. But what the heck? It's the thought that counts. What happened to Gay Jerry? Where'd he go? I don't know. Now all I'm waiting for now is Sparkles the Unicorn to show up. That would be pretty cool. I don't know, Jay Hansen. Where did Jerry go? He was here. Nobody did anything to him. He just he was gone. Where, oh, where are you tonight? Why did you leave us here all alone? I searched the world over and thought I found true love. He was gone. Well, Jay Hansen, you've been a member of YouTube since 2014, so uh, evidently, I have no clue who Jerry was either, but he come in. So, so I have no idea. But I don't care as long as you come in and don't cause a ruckus. Hey, I have no problem with that. Study boys, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. Good to see you. So did anybody come up with a subject they want to talk about? We've already talked about why they call the Alaskan Bush people when they're living in Washington. You will just follow him, why not? There you go. You didn't like that name? You didn't like J. Jerry? Oh, why not, Jerry? You already did before, okay. Huh. Well, that's good. Be a follower of his. I don't blame you, Jerry. I wouldn't like the name either. He should have called himself Promiscuous Jerry. Or Confused Jerry. Or Damn if I do, damn if I don't, Jerry. Why is politics so corrupt? Money. Pretty much sums it up right there. It's all about corporations. Corporations want the politicians to make laws so the corporations don't have to do what everybody says they should do, or what they should do by mandated, or what they should do by conscience. So, when the corporations throw out lobbyist money to the politicians and say, hey, make it a law so we don't have to do that, that's where the corruption starts. That's where the greed's at. It all starts at lobbyists. Get rid of the lobbyists, and you'll get rid of the crooked politicians because they'll find out there's no money in it for them. They'll get tired of making $174,000 a year. Or I could have called him Commissioner Jerry. There you go. Or they could have called him Rainbow Jerry. Yeah, no, I'm not going to try to get into that political stuff. That'll be the quickest way to get found out of YouTube. So, I'm already having enough problems trying to stay in Facebook. So, yeah, on another platform, yeah. Um, yeah, Facebook, they're censoring my stuff all the time, so. There's no such thing as freedom of speech, because you are violating somebody else's. You're hurting their widowed feelings. Don't say that, because you hurt my widowed feelings. Would you like a wet nap, a diaper, a banky, and maybe a little bitty pacifier? Well, thank you so much. Yeah, isn't it hell when you get banned off from Facebook? I got a little meme out there I just put on there every once in a while. You're good when Facebook puts you in jail. Oh yeah, I know, BitChute and all them other ones. Yeah, I haven't got time enough to do what I'm doing now, man. And sooner or later, you'd step on somebody's toes on BitChute or whatever, one of these other platforms, and then they would bring down the forces and come and get you. So it's not what everybody thinks it is. Oh, it's all uncensored. You can say whatever you want. And yeah, until you step on somebody's toes too many times, and then next thing you know, I can't log in. Why can't I log in? What do you mean account closed? Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Or account suspended. Account terminated. Account under review. That's a good one. What are you reviewing? They review everything. They walk back to the very first thing you ever said and start looking. I bet there is more freedom in Scotland. You're right. No. I use the computer. I got a digital video cam, and then I use my phone. Depends on where I'm at, what I'm doing. So, the phone isn't bad. Use it on the phone, and I can upload it right to YouTube. So, all right, Kevin, you have yourself a great day, man. We'll see you in the morning, hopefully. You got to work tomorrow, or do you got that day off? It is Labor Day, you know. By the word labor means they want you to work. I am going to call it a day at 9:30. I was going to do it at 9:15, but I'm going to call it a day at 9:30. So I'm still weak. So, I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of Gatorade. So I've actually had 3 glasses of chocolate milk in the last couple of days too. So I don't normally drink milk or chocolate milk, but it just looked good sitting in the refrigerator. I have no idea there, Jerry. I don't even do any. The only thing I do is my movie maker, and I don't even think you can get that anymore. Yeah, Kevin Helming isn't. Kevin Miller is. Kevin Miller was in here and left about 30 minutes ago. So, but Kevin Helming, I guess you could call him my younger and my older. He's my older brother because he is a lot older than me. Guy's 59 years old. 60, 65. Hell, I don't know. No. The only ones I can think of is Movie Maker. And I'm not the one to be talking to there, Jerry. Like I said, I'm still amazed how Fred Flintstone gets his car to work. So all I did is I downloaded Movie Maker, and I can't separate or add films into certain areas and then cut and delete and add more. Every time I do that, I end up not doing what I want to do. I end up throwing away the stuff that I wanted to save and keeping the stuff that I wanted to throw away. So they don't make it very clear on what the thing's supposed to do. Well, Campy Sprinkle, welcome back. You have to do go rub Bobby's feet. There you go, Bobby. Let me rub your PT, your Tootsie Wootsies. And if it sounds like I'm jealous, yes, I am. I'd like to have my Tootsie Wootsies rubbed. Yeah, I know. He was asleep when you came back into the room. Should have threw a glass of water on him. Wake up. Go back to bed. You shake him and you say, "Are you sleeping?" And then when he says, "I was," well, oh, okay, go back to bed then. Yeah, you can use Movie Maker to edit your videos and stuff. You just got to figure out how to edit it with it. I'm not very good at it. Like I said, I can add a video onto the end of every video, but there's sometimes I want to add the video in between the video, and you split it and you go to add. The next thing you know, the only thing you've got is the two ends. You don't have nothing else. And thank God I don't cross off everything before I look at the final product. There's a thing up there that there's a back button. You can go back on it and keep going back to where you go back to where you originally started. But if you hit done and then you find out it ain't what you wanted, you've already cut everything out. OBS is great, I guess, if you can get it to work. I can't get it to work. I actually took it off my computer because it sucked. But I don't know. Talk to Kim, Fireman CV can help you. Talk to Green Bay Wacky. He should be able to help you. All these guys dabble with this stuff all day long, so. There's a good guide called YouTube for Dummies. There you go. Not saying you're a dummy, Jerry, but you might want to start there. Evidently. Oh, I bet it's not a joke. YouTube changes its stuff every day. You'll never get used to it, or you'll never get it all down pat. I'm supposed to go down Wednesday to Stryker, Ohio, and look at a hot dog station. It's supposed to have a refrigerator in it and a bun warmer and all this other stuff. The guy said, well, it's a hot dog wagon. I said, no, it's not. A hot dog station. You know, and he wants 2.5 for it, and I think it's worth about $125.
Can I say hi?
No, you cannot say hi, goodbye. Go. Get. Anyways, mine has the editor on the phone, but I can't use it for some reason. I don't know how to work that either. But you know, you slide it up, slide it back, and all this other stuff. Yeah, I can start where I want it. I can start where I want it to start, but that's not it. I want it to stop there, then start at a different place, and get rid of that part. And I still can't figure out how to do that. Most likely, you're right there. So what? Well, with the OSB, OSB, OBS, or whatever, operating broadcasting systems or whatever, I was, well, you know, you got to have this and this and this. I don't have. I got less. I got 2.23 upload or download. I got less than 50, 0.56 or less than 0.5 download or upload. So it's hard for me to get anything to work. That's because I got Frontier Communications. Hopefully I can get the other company to hurry up and get their hind end moving and get over here. So I don't know what's taking them so long. Probably getting paid by the hour. Probably does have a steep learning curve. Well, it's getting about 9:28, so at 9:30 I'm going to get off here. But I'm still not feeling 100% on this one. But I want to tell everybody, God bless each and every one of you. Stay safe, be careful, prayers and peace. And by staying safe, I mean, if you're out there, and this is for Alex, because he likes to hear this. But if you're out there and you're going down the road, watch out what's coming at you. Watch out what's coming around you. Watch out what's coming behind you. It only takes a split second to change your life forever. But then again, in that split second, you can save your life too. All it takes is a quick jerk of the wheel to get out of the way. That's the difference between a head-on collision and being caught in the back quarter panel or, the side at the rear tire. That's all it takes. And if you do that, you most likely will survive. So, y'all have a great night. God bless. And we will see you in the morning, most likely around 6:30, maybe 7, somewhere around there. Depends on what time I get my lazy bones out of bed. But I will be on tomorrow morning. Y'all have a great night, and we'll see you later. Take care. Please take care. God bless.